Good afternoon, guys. Carlos Pichardo here, and today we're going to talk about networking and how to adequately network. Because what happens a lot of times is people don't realize that they're networking the wrong way, and they go to networking events over and over and over again, and they don't get the results that they want, right? And now, when we're living in an age of social media and actually Zoom networking events, it's even more crucial that you implement these strategies in order to be successful, right? So the first thing is whenever you go to a networking event, what you should do, for example, is build the relationships with people. If someone gives you a card, you take his card. Don't ever give anyone a card unless they ask for it. So what I recommend is they give you a card and you're having a conversation with them. While you're speaking with that person, do not put the card in your pocket. Keep the card out. Okay, keep the card out so they know that you're like, wow, this person actually isn't interested in what I have to say in my business, right? And then ask them questions, and so that you can gauge to see if this is a person that you want to actually spend some time and maybe build a business relationship with. Because listen, the worst thing that you can do is when you meet with someone is pitch them your business, try to close them on your business, try to sell them something. Don't try to sell anyone anything at a networking event. What you need to do is focus on building relationships. What do I mean by that? Ask them questions. Like you said, they gave you a card. If they didn't ask for a card, don't give it to them. Trust me on this. Do not give it to them, because it will be the weirdest thing, and you giving them a card without them asking to it, number one. And also they'll be like, wow, this person's not interested in selling me something. They genuinely want to listen to me. They genuinely care about what I have to say. Listen, that goes a long way in life, not just in business, but in regular relationships, right? So that's that. Also, right, if you have a name tag and you're wearing a name tag, wear it on the right side of your chest, please. Do not wear it on the left side. Why? Because what happens is when you're shaking hands, right? Usually you shake with your right hand and they shake with your right hand. So usually the first place you look is right here, right? And so they'll look there and they'll see your name. So they, hey, Carlos, how are you? And you acknowledge their name. Hey, Carlos, how are you? It's a pleasure to meet you. Let people know it's a pleasure to meet you. You might speak with this person for 3 4 minutes and then you realize, hey, you know what, in your head, this person is not someone I want to pursue a business relationship. But what you want to do is the ones that you let's say you spoke to 15 20 people in that hour and a half 2 hours that you were there. Well, what you want to do is make a list of those people, maybe even their business card at the end, whenever you kind of make a little indent on it. So you say, okay, this is quality, this is quality, this is quality, right? And you want to follow up with these people, maybe not the next day, but 2 3 days after, and say, hey man, listen, it was a pleasure to meet you, and what I want to do is I want to sit down and see how I can help you, refer you business, and if there's something you could help me with as well. But I just want to learn more about your business, and I want to see how I can serve you. Think about it. Most people are not calling people, talking to them like that. They're just talking to them about what they want. People, remember, the most important person to each of us is ourselves. We mainly care about ourselves. We're selfish, egotistical beings, right? So that's that, man. Listen, there's two types of networkers. There's the one that's the machine gunner, right? He's out there throwing out business cards. For the most part, guys, it doesn't work. Most people don't like that. You're not building that relationship. What you want to do is farm that relationship. It's like dating. Think about dating. If you walk into a bar and every girl you go up to, you go right up to her and say, hey, give me your number. She's like, whoa, that's not how things operate. But if you go and you meet a girl and you start having a conversation and you start talking to her and you get to know her, she's gonna be like, wow, let me give this guy my number. He's a nice guy. Maybe we can meet another time. And that's the purpose of networking, in my opinion. Is you go to a networking event, you meet people, the ones you like, you follow up with a coffee, lunch, whatever, maybe a dinner, depending on what they want. Maybe they come to your office, maybe you go to theirs. But the purpose is not to close them on anything, sell them anything. The purpose is to learn about their business. Once you learn about the business, you see if this is a person of value as well, and this person is someone you can have a business relationship. Because maybe, listen, a lot of these people may not be end consumers. They might not buy from you, but they can be great referral partners if you build the proper relationships, guys. So focus on that, man. Listen, like I said before, networking is about building relationships. You build personal relationships, you want to build business relationships. Those business relationships may end up being personal relationships. So that's the tip for today, guys. Listen, what I want you guys to do is subscribe, share this message, subscribe again, share this message down below, and, because this is super important. Networking is a part of life. Networking is a part of business. So you guys have a great day, Happy weekend.